lot of similarities between those two outstanding all-time greats.
The wide open look for Love. No good from outside. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The reverse. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Motiejunas with the steal. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Smith's shot is good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline. To the inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Smith. James has got 5.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And stolen by Irving. Mozgov down low. And James gets it to go. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far. That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Shot is blocked. Jones kicks to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden left side. And that one's on target from the wing. Harden's got his first points of the night.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 5.
You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
No good on the free throw.
James Harden with those rush hour handles, whether it's breaking his man down in isolation or running the pick and roll, he keeps that thing on the string.
And he nails the third. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Smith with a wide open look. And another miss by Cleveland. And Harden, the left-hander. Defenders tend to have more trouble, it seems, guys, with softballs.
Well, especially with Harden because of how crafty he is. He's got that Manu Ginobili Euro move, the change of speed, change of direction, and then the strength. I mean, that's what separates him. He draws contact and seems to just go right through players.
Smith checked in for Houston. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Motiejunas. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Houston making some changes. Terrence Jones comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Harden in for Corey Brewer. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. Cavaliers leading, and here we go. Shumpert passes to Irving. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron, and Jones sends it back. Harden against Shumpert. Three-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
1:02 left to play in the first. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Harden.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
That free throw, no good.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
So for the Rockets, Corey Brewer's checked in for Terrence Jones. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patrick Beverley. Thompson misses.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And he gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Rockets trail by 4. In Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in Houston.
And he says as much himself. He looks at the Rockets as his team, and you can see it in his demeanor on the court. With that leadership comes responsibility, and I think he's ready to continue to step into that.
Well, Cleveland shooting 47% here so far. Ball's knocked loose. Feeds to Dellavedova. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Love dishes to LeBron. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's now 11 points for LeBron.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Moniunas, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Kevin Love, J.R. Smith out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Thompson, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. Now here's Terry, and he's good on the 3 ball. Terry's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston. The Cavaliers trailing, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, Dwight Howard's certainly excited to be in Houston. He said, having guys like Hakeem and Kevin McHale on my side, I can't lose. They're going to really stay on top of me, and that's what I want. Olajuwon said, I'm like a kid in a candy store. He has the power. Now we're adding finesse to that power. A scary thought, Kevin.
He could be unstoppable, Doris. Thanks. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
They get it again. Mozgov passes to Love. Again, Love missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
Well, that's the best way to score in bunches. Just run and drop a bucket in before the team can set up its defense.
And pushing it up is Houston Rockets again in transition. And Harden with the stuff.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more... more of them. This game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
The Cavaliers trail by 11.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Smith, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Scooped up. Ariza gets to Moniunas. Harden inside the three-point line, and that one's on target from the wing. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defense cannot do anything to stop him.
Yeah, they're trying everything, but nothing's working.
That one wide left.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. It's stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got 3 assists tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Irving kicks to Smith, puts up a 3, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Terrence Jones was part of the 2012 championship team in Kentucky with Anthony Davis. And in year 2 with the Rockets, stepping into the starting role at power forward.
It's taken a